First of all, full name if I can.
Andy Guilford.
Andy Guilford. And
Yeah.
when were you world champion?
This year in March, so I was lucky enough to win B2 category out in Cape Town in South Africa.
Wow. Talk me through your condition if you don't mind.
So I've got a condition called dominant optic atrophy where my central vision, so I've got less than 5%, which is peripheral, so I've got small pockets of sight. But I'm very lucky, I've had it since birth, so I've gone to come to terms with that, where a lot of our members are starting a journey of sight loss, which I think the acceptance part is the hardest part in it all, to be honest.
Can you talk me through what you see when you're looking to play a golf shot?
Basically, if I look down, if I turn my head slightly, I can see a tiny little bit of haze of the ball, but I can't see the club head or anything. So my wife puts the golf club down behind the ball, same with putting, and then it's all down to yardages, to be honest.
Sounds remote. I play golf, and so I know how difficult of a sport it is. The notion that you can barely see the ball or the club head makes it feel impossible. How do you make it possible?
I think, to be honest, it's trusting swings. I mean, the software now on driving ranges, Top Tracer and everything, you can practice and muscle memory, so you can work with your yardages and things like that. And as I said, we've got the added advantage over somebody like yourself. We can't see what's ahead of us, so we're just given a number, and then it's just hit that number if you can. So like I say, I honestly think, to be honest, a lot of us blind golfers have an advantage over people that are sighted.
You can't fall for the tricks of the golf course designer.
That's it, exactly. Yeah.
And you said it's your wife that is your guide out on the course?
Yeah, basically I met my wife through blind golf, and I packed in for 10 years and then came back playing. And just getting away together, it's a big thing. But to me, this charity is all about giving people hope. So you've heard Owen's story, many of our members, they're just starting a journey through sight loss. And also the guides, bringing people together. There's guides out there that just being out and making new friends can be huge in their lives. So it's building a community, really. I mean, we did a thing with Bryson DeChambeau last week at Live Golf. If anybody looks that up on YouTube, Bryson DeChambeau Blind Golf, they'll see what this charity really is, and how it brings hope to families, not just the players, the guides, but the families and friends behind them. So that's the main thing. Like I say, you've got players from Australia, Austria, Spain, and they've all come to play in this event, and it's just giving people hope in their lives.
You talked about how you met your wife through blind golf. How else does it improve your life? Presuming that your wife does improve your life.
Yeah.
How does it change your life?
It's made me accept my sight loss. So I've always suffered as a child from an early age, 13, probably started seeing psychiatrists, mental health, really suffered with depression and everything with it. And it's made me forced me to accept my eyesight. And it's given me a purpose in life, to be honest. Really struggled through life, as I say, mentally. But it gives me something to be proud of and a goal really in my life. My golf's my biggest drive, to be honest, personal drive against my sight loss. And like Owen said, a lot of us compete against sighted players and play for our clubs and things like that. And golf's becoming more and more accessible. So like I said, that's really how it has impacted on my life.
As you come into a tournament where you're the world champion, is the pressure on?
Yeah, there's a bit more pressure now, because you want to live up to that title, So I mean, it was a childhood dream, I play with my mates, and my mates used to guide me at the golf course and things like that. And I remember playing with my mates, and you're putting for the British Open, or putting for this, or putting for that. And I've been very lucky through golf. I've played in Sawgrass last year for the Blind Ryder Cup team. So there's so many opportunities out there for people that are losing their sight, or that are registered blind, to get out and don't put the clubs away. There's a whole world out there that's really waiting for you, and golf will become far more important in your life than you'll ever realise.
That's your message?
That's my message. Basically, just with help from your friends, that's all it takes. A little bit of help, adjustment, and like I say, you can still carry on enjoying the thing that means so much to you each week.
Very good, man. Thanks for your time.